All right, good morning. It's a great morning. Yes and no. All right, today, I guess yesterday, one of the little homies, he got his life took. You know, I said took him, but taken. Anyway, tomato, tomato. Um, this is like a message in a sense, man, to not Chicago, but the powers that be, authorities, whatever, the people that's in charge, so to speak. All right, this when stuff like that happening, it's not just that day. It's a build up. And what I'm saying is like this here. It's been getting worse by the year, by the by the year. Ever since they took away what we call was structure. Yeah. See, because you're gonna always have outlaws. You're gonna always have bad seeds. But what you need for those outlaws is regulators. And for those bad seeds, you need cultivators. That's what you need. You gotta have those. You know? Because amongst the good growth, you're gonna have some weeds. That's why they say weed them out. Yeah, that's why they say that. So what I'm saying is, to the present day, man, the so-called authorities, whatever, man, whatever you want to call them, man, the powers that be, whatever we want to call them, man, they had their turn. It's a game that they played the wrong way that led to this, and we allowing them to do it. Like, I'm gonna even take you to this. You catch a case, you do some crime or whatever it is, you do some time. They say that's paying your debt to society, but when you come home, you still paying it. How is it that you still paying for something that you supposedly paid for with your incarceration? When you come home and they say you on parole now, okay? I walk a good line. Oh, but when I go get a job, a decent job, because most of us seek out the streets in order for proper pay, because everybody want their proper chop. And then when you come home from prison, they say, well, now you can't even get a job for 7 years because you've been to prison. Well, then you still paying then. See, you can't even change. Because what is a man supposed to be doing for 7 years? He not finna live in the ass cracker society because he been to prison and so-called paid his time. Then he come home and you put him in an even worse position than he was before he left. He not gonna do it. He not gonna accept that. Ain't no man finna accept that. So you know that. So you know he gonna go right back to what he know the best. Cause he not gonna really accept that. I know many brothers who escaped it, but I know many who didn't. That's called recidivism. And I know many brothers who fell victim to that. I was one. So if you really trying to help them, you can't keep penalizing them after they've been penalized in the penal institution. But that's what keep happening. So then you create this cycle, this vacuum and stuff, where the youngsters, you creating these bridges and stuff now, gap, because the leadership, you know what I'm saying, some structure is going out of their life. Okay? Then you do this to this guy, he ain't got time to worry about them. He could be trying to teach him something, trying to tell him, but his life in disarray. So they looking at him like, man, you ain't got nothing going on, man. It's just, that's all they see. The same thing. That's what's gonna happen to me or whatever. They like, yeah, whatever. And they gonna continue doing what they doing. But if they can see it, they can believe it, and then they'll try it. Like, man, but if they don't see it, man, it don't exist. Like, yeah, okay, whatever. Man, that ain't real. That's some BS. And they gonna keep on about they going what they doing what they doing. Then you got on top of that the police killing them. So they ain't with that neither. They like, man, you know what I'm saying? That's when they get the fuck the world, it's me against the world mentality. That's where that come from. Okay? Because you ain't got to be then killed them. Of course, they still live, but you killed their buddy. Oh, they heard about across town and it's happening at a rampant pace where they like, oh man, shit, I gotta get out here. You know what I'm saying? The everybody an enemy. You know what I'm saying? What they call the ops trying to kill me, the cops trying to kill me. What I'm gonna do? Then you got the officers. They not playing by their own rules. It's a quota. It's a numbers game. Everything's a numbers game. So they ain't got to catch you really doing no crime. They do it all the time. My nephew right now. They ain't got to catch you with nothing dead to right, but they write it up like they did. No, you got to catch me with it. That's the game. You got to catch me with it. That's what's right. But they just as dirty as the motherfuckers that they supposed to be policing. If you don't catch it on me, you don't put it on me. Retrieve it, take it away. You got to catch me with it. That's your job. You got to do some recon. You got to do some detective work, and you gotta watch and you gotta catch a motherfucker. That's your job. But that ain't what they doing. They don't mind doing that. They ain't got to do that. No, there's 5 of y'all out here. I found a gun. Who got a case already? Oh, him. Because I know it's going to be harder for him to beat it. He the one who get the good case. It's probably not even his. But that's what you doing. Why you doing that? So everybody, this happened in the hood every day, where they just take their own and put it on whoever is more likely to not be able to defend himself because of his background. They do it all the time. So the police corrupt, which means if the police corrupt, man, that pressure coming from up top, the whole system is corrupt. It is. This is not no mythical shit. This is the truth. The whole system is corrupt. Everybody know it. But as soon as people trying to fix it, nah, they ain't gonna let that happen. They can't fix it. They need this. Because this is the system. And we do it more to ourselves because we allow it. The officer that's running with you. The captains and also, man, everybody doing that shit. That's what they doing to us. No. You got to become smarter. That's the game. But y'all got to stay honest. If you the authorities, you got to stay honest. You got to play by the rules. You know? I remember when they used to come on blocks and put cameras up and do stuff like this. And okay, then you had video evidence. Man, I see you running back to there, running back to there, running back to there. Then we went back there and we found this. It's yours. I could say I can go for that. That's fair. Because that's logical. It's like, okay, we see you doing what you're doing. You went back here. Hey, man, you got to be responsible for this then. Because you sure keep running back and forth to this space. Everybody could accept it then. It's like, all right, but that ain't what they doing. They don't got to do none of that. They bringing shit from other areas, putting it on people. I don't like him, so this yours. Man, that's some other shit, man. That ain't nothing about that fair. But as far as this problem we have with the gun violence and all that stuff, we have to police ourselves. They've tried. They can't do it. They can't. They never could. You know, they can't do that. It's not gonna work. And they have to work hand in hand with the community. And when you talk about the community and the community leaders, you gotta work hand in hand with some of them street ones. You just have to. There is no other way. There is no other way. You have to blur the line a little bit, so I guess for lack of a better word, because you can't just be on that side, because that make y'all enemies. You know, there has to be some alliances. You know, because this problem that we have, that's really a global thing. It's a global thing. It ain't just Chicago. It ain't just the States. It's a global thing. You have people in different walks of life. And you're not going to be able to just oppress it all. You ain't going to be able to suppress it. You ain't going to be able to just stop it. Or it'll stop centuries ago. It ain't going to happen like that. You know, maybe I'm talking in a circle. But all I'm saying is, it needs to be adjusted. It needs to be fixed. It's not working. Something else needs to be tried. That's all I'm saying. It's a Real Spill visual. I'm Mook Jones. I'm out. Real Spill.